Hi guys, this is Rohit Farmer and welcome to Outdoorsy Indians. Right now I'm in the Rock Creek Park and today I'm going to hike Southern Loop, and it consists of three trails: the Western Ridge Trail, Rock Creek and Valley Trail, and it's around 5.6 mile in length. It's a loop. This is the entrance of the first trail. It's the trailhead, which is Western Ridge Trail. So according to this All Trails app, the average time is around 2 hours 19 minutes with an elevation gain of 685 feet. It's considered moderate, so it should be interesting. So it's late fall here in Maryland, so you can still see some fall colors, but I think it's towards the end of the fall season and most of the trees are getting rid of all the leaves, but still there's quite a bit of color in this park or on this trail. So as you can see, at the very beginning of this Western Ridge Trail there are a couple of road crossings, and that's what I read on the app also, that throughout the loop there are a few road crossings that you have to be mindful of, and I will be following this pink marker to keep me on the trail. But I also have the All Trails app running, so I can use its navigation as well. The floor is wet and there are a lot of leaves, so at some places it's quite slippery, so be careful if you are here on a wet day and it's still fall and there are a lot of dry leaves or wet leaves on the floor. It's a bright sunny day and I like it so far. Even though it's towards the end of the fall, there is still a lot of color both on the trees and on the ground, but also because most of the leaves have already shed, there's the visibility is really good. I can see quite far the landscape. So I'm doing this loop in clockwise direction and it's going to descend in terms of elevation, and then it will rise up again. I have to make a right turn here and it says no horses permitted. Fortunately I'm on foot, but in this park you can also bring horses, and there are trails that are marked for horses. Basically, if you're on a horse, then there are designated trails where you can ride them. I like the aroma in the air. It's very fresh. It's very refreshing. I may be able to spot a deer today. I know there are a lot of deers in this park, and sometimes they do come close to humans. So I'll keep an eye for them and try to record as soon as I spot them. This is a lovely path. This is almost equivalent to a red carpet laid in front of you. It's the red carpet laid by the nature. Well, it's fall colors, not red, but still it has the same honor. Today I have also brought my ham radio. This is a Radioddity GS5B. So I'm a ham radio operator. Also, I have a technician license, which is the first license that you get on the ham radio journey. There are 2 more levels that I can prepare and give the test for. And I have tuned to 2 frequencies. One is the repeater. It's from Montgomery Amateur Radio Club repeater, which is very close to my house, and the national calling frequency. So I've turned my radio on and I'll see if I can get some signal here, or I'll also try to transmit on the repeater frequency and also on the simplex frequency to see if someone can hear me and I can make a contact while I'm on the trail. I just tried to transmit a message on my radio to the repeater, but I haven't heard anything back, so I'm not sure if my signal hit the repeater or if anyone is listening. Oh, it's early morning. Well, not so early morning, it's 10 o'clock. I usually hear people talking at around 11 or 11:30 on the repeater, so maybe it's an hour or so early. So it's a steep decline now, and the sun is really hot. I had to take off my jacket because I was just feeling too hot. It's an interesting decline. Yeah, if you have bad knees, you may need to use hiking poles. And if it is wet, if the ground is wet, then it can also be very slippery. But fortunately, it's not that wet. That's a rock creek. This part of the loop is on the road, and it's a biking road. So I'm now walking along the rock creek, and this is just a road. It's a bike path, and a lot of people are biking here and also doing walks and running, and I can also see families with kids and dogs. I think this will connect to the next trail somewhere further down. There's a lot of froth in the water. I don't know what it is because of. It's because of the pollution in the water, or is the time of the year that's how it's supposed to be? I have no idea, but it doesn't look really good. So this is the Pierce Mill area, and there is a small parking lot just across the road, and this is also one of the popular places to start hiking on, you know, one of the trails in the Rock Creek Park. And actually, when I came to the Rock Creek Park for the first time, I did my hiking starting from here, but I was with a large group at that time, and they decided that they will start from that point. So Pierce Mill, search for it. There's a small parking lot, and then it connects to a couple of hiking trails from this spot. Yeah, so that's the parking lot I was talking about. So you can park here, and then there's a bathroom complex over there, and then you cross the road and start the hike in the main Rock Creek Park area. Okay, which way we have to go? The moderate way or strenuous way? Okay, my app is saying to go this way, which looks like is the strenuous way. Or maybe not. I think it's this way only. The moderate way. Okay, so now is the climb. Whoop, whoop. This is a steep climb, but still moderate. That's how it's going. I have to make a sharp turn over here. Okay, this is good. Now it looks that I am hiking. This is a more interesting part. There's a small park over there, and people are picnicking, kids are playing, and there's a big group of hikers, mostly elderly people. They are heading my way. Although this is a big park, but still majority of this loop is running along the roads with a lot of car traffic. So I'm not very pleased about that, because it could have taken me to the more inner part of the parks. But yeah, maybe that's how the loop is designed. But there is a lot of car noise, and there's way more than enough road crossing that I would like to do while I'm hiking. But this park is an in-city park, so, and it's a very big park, so it's imaginable that there will be roads that are crossing the park. Now this is the multi-use Rock Creek Park Trail. So as you can see, it's basically a road, at least from where I'm entering into this trail. And this stream or creek running in the opposite direction. I'll hope it will take me back to the woods. I'm under this bridge. I don't know what it is called. I'll try not to fall in the water. The group of those elderly hikers, they are in front of me, they are ahead of me. I think they took a shortcut. Yes, this trail. Smart people, they avoided all the road traffic and then just walked through the woods. It was shorter. I'm sure it must be scenic as well. Crossing this nice little bridge here. So I'm now on the valley trail, and this is probably the last trail of the three, and it will take me back to the parking. But distance wise, I have covered 2.9 miles in 1 hour 27 minutes. So, but that also includes me stopping to take photos and stuff like that. According to the graph, I'm at the middle of the distance covered, so I still have halfway to go. I need to see where I'm walking. Yeah, so the time remaining is around 1 hour 25 minutes. This is a bit of a climb, but it's going away from the road traffic, which I like. So I hope this trail will be more in the woods and away from the road traffic, and we will be able to see some nice views. And I want to keep my distance from the other group, just so if any one of them don't want to be recorded on my video, I don't have to take their permission. That's a nice view. Falling leaves. Pulpit Rock on Valley Trail in Rock Creek Park. And it looks like that's the rock. It's a bit harder. I mean, it's okay. It's just that it rains, so the leaves are wet and it's slippery. So you have to be careful. And these rocks are sharp. And if you slip, then it's straight down. Zwee! That's how my kids will describe it. So that's the Pulpit Rock. I actually want to go down and check out the water. Yeah, maybe from here. Oh, there's a baby crying. Okay, here there's a bit of rock scrambling, but it's an interesting part. It's still on the valley trail. I'm gonna sit here now. So it's been 2 hours since I'm walking, so I decided to take a break and just sit here and relax, eat my snack, and also maybe discuss or talk about the gear that I'm using. So I'm right in front of this rock creek, which is very beautiful, and the sound of the water is very calming. So today, in terms of the gear, I'm wearing Merrell Moab 3 hiking boots that I bought last year, and they are still doing well, and with Gillard hiking socks. But these are very old hiking socks. I bought them when I was in the UK. And then I'm wearing Mountain Hardwear hiking pants. I really love them. They are water repellent and very lightweight. And my new Casio ProTrek PRG 271 watch. It has solar charging, it has a compass, a barometer, and altimeter, along with 35 time zones and several alarm. I got it as my wedding anniversary gift from my wife. And I'm wearing a full sleeve t-shirt from REI, and these glasses, these are my normal glasses that I wear while driving. These are from Sungate. And that's my very trusted hiking backpack. It's called Flash 22 from REI. These hiking backpacks are really popular, and they have enough capacity for a day hike, to store all your stuff for a day hike. And I always carry a smart water bottle because they're lightweight, they have a spout, and that's enough for my water needs. And I also always carry a bandana, and this is a cotton bandana from REI. It's one of my favorites, and bandana can serve a whole lot of purposes while you are outdoors, not just on trail but also while camping or in the woods. In the morning it was a bit cold, so I took my REI jacket, which is a down jacket, and it's packable, so it's very lightweight and it folds to a very compact size. I bought this I think 2 years ago, and they are still holding well. And my Cirrus Extreme gloves, so these are waterproof, and they go to very low temperatures, and also you can use mobile phone. They work on the touch screen. So that's all for my gear today. These are my usual gears. I have some variations on the hiking shirt and the pant, but for now the hiking boots are the same, and I have a couple of other jackets that I use depending upon the temperature or the weather condition, like rain or. So yeah, I'm gonna spend a little bit more time at this spot and then finish my trail. That's a beautiful bridge. I'm back to climbing up again. I think now it's all climb up to 350 feet. So it starts at around 350 feet, goes down in the valley, and now it's going back up again. Just spotted this. I don't know what it is. It says Wildlife Acoustics Song Master SM4 Bats FS, and this is a device that's attached to this tree, and then there's a cord running, and there's an antenna of some sort on this pole. So I don't know what type of sound it's emitting. Maybe something related to monitoring or calling bats, but it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I have no idea what it is. It's a mic. It's a mic in, so that's not a, that's a microphone up there. Ooh. So I'm towards the end of my hike. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like my content, please subscribe and share with your friends.